Have you ever been on a diet where you feel like you're doing everything right, but the results just don't stick? Well, if that sounds familiar, this is for you. We're going to unlock the secret to weight loss that actually lasts. And spoiler alert, it has nothing to do with finding some crazy new diet. It's all about pairing the way you already eat with the right strategy.
Okay, let's just start with a tough truth, shall we? A whopping 80% of people who go on a diet end up regaining the weight. 80%! If that number hits home for you, you are definitely not alone. It's this super frustrating cycle, right? But what if I told you the reason has almost nothing to do with your willpower?
Here's the thing. The problem isn't your diet. It's that you're pairing it with a mismatched method. Think about it. It's like trying to hammer in a nail with a screwdriver. I mean, you've got the right goal, but you're just using the wrong tool for the job. This isn't about you failing. It's about a simple strategic error, and that is exactly what we are going to fix today. So, what is this missing piece? Well, it all comes down to synergy. It's this really powerful idea that you can totally amplify your results, not by changing everything you eat, but by being strategic about how you eat. When your diet and your method click, that's when the results aren't just better, they actually last. We're calling this whole concept strategic synergy. And honestly, it's a simple idea. You just pair your main eating style with a method that plays to its strengths and covers its weaknesses. That's it. That's how you speed things up and, way more importantly, make it stick. So, what are these perfect pairings? Let's dive into the good stuff. We're going to break down the best evidence-backed strategies for some of the most common diets out there. Get ready, because you're about to find your perfect match. All right, first up, for all my keto and high-fat dieters out there, you love your healthy fats, you're all about low-carb, but maybe, just maybe, you're still fighting off those nagging carb cravings. Let's talk about how to supercharge what you're already doing. So look, on its own, keto can sometimes feel like a 24/7 battle against cravings. But when you pair it with intermittent fasting, we're talking the 16-8 method, where you fast for 16 hours and eat within an 8-hour window. Oh, it's a total game changer. It helps crush your appetite and basically tells your body to double down on burning fat. And why is this combo so powerful? Well, biologically, both keto and IF are pushing your body to burn fat for fuel. That's ketosis. The fasting just helps get your hunger hormones in check, making those cravings practically vanish. A super simple tip, skip breakfast and add a little MCT oil to your coffee for clean, sustained energy. And get this, the evidence shows this combo can lead to twice the rate of weight loss compared to just a standard low-fat diet. Pretty amazing, right? Okay, next up, let's talk to my vegan and plant-based folks. Your diet is absolutely packed with incredible nutrients and fiber, but let's be real, sometimes it can be a challenge to feel truly satisfied or to keep your energy from crashing in the afternoon. Yeah, a vegan diet alone can sometimes lead to those protein gaps or that classic 3 p.m. energy slump. So what's the synergistic solution? It's volume eating. This is all about piling your plate high with foods that take up a lot of space but are low in calories. Think huge salads, tons of broccoli, you get the picture. It literally fills up your stomach, keeping you full and your energy levels nice and stable. The beauty of this is that you never have to feel deprived or hungry. A great, simple tip is to just start your main meals with a big salad and try to shoot for at least 30 grams of fiber per day. And you know what the best part is? The research confirms that people who do this are way more likely to stick with their diet in the long run, because who wants to quit when you're not even hungry? Now, what about the Mediterranean diet? I mean, it's famous for a reason. It's delicious, it's heart healthy, it's full of amazing things like olive oil, nuts, and fish. But all those amazing foods can also be really high in calories. So the biggest pitfall here is just accidentally going overboard on the portions. The perfect partner for this diet is a focus on mindful portions. Those healthy fats are actually your best friend here. They make you feel super full, which helps stop you from overeating, but only if you're actually paying attention to how much you're having. Here's a really simple but effective trick, the 80-20 rule. Just fill 80% of your plate with veggies, and for those calorie-dense things like nuts or olive oil, maybe just try weighing them for a week or so to get your eye in. And this isn't just a nice idea. Long-term studies show this balanced approach is way more sustainable and effective than those extreme low-calorie diets. And finally, let's talk to the flexible dieters, the omnivores, the people who eat a little bit of everything. That variety you have is a huge advantage. But you know, it can also lead to inconsistency in hitting those super frustrating weight loss plateaus. When you can eat anything, it's just really easy for your calorie control to kind of go out the window. The strategic fix for this is to adopt what we call a protein-forward mindset. By making protein the star of every single meal, you're going to feel fuller for way longer, which just naturally crushes that urge to snack. Plus, it helps protect your muscle while you're losing fat, which is absolutely key. So this is all about making simple but really powerful swaps. Instead of white rice, go for quinoa. Instead of just a plain salad, throw some beans or grilled chicken on top. And the evidence here is so motivating. On average, people on high-protein diets consistently see about 1 to 2 pounds of weight loss every single week. Okay, we've covered the what and the why. Now it's time for the most important part, the how. It is time to build your own personal playbook so you can put all this into action, like starting today. First, just a quick question for you to think about. When you're putting a meal together, what do you naturally reach for first? Do you tend to prioritize plants, or do you build your plate around a source of protein? Just be honest with yourself. That answer is the first clue to your natural eating style. So here it is, your simple 4-step playbook. Step 1, assess your habit. Based on that last question, are you naturally keto, vegan, Mediterranean, or a flexible omnivore? Step 2, pick 1 or 2 of the methods we just talked about that actually sounds kind of exciting and doable for you. Step 3, give it a real shot. Track your progress, your energy, your hunger for 2 solid weeks. And finally, step 4, and this is the most critical one, adjust and refine your plan based on how your body is responding. And for that all-important 4th step, here are a few pro tips to help you really dial things in. If you're feeling a bit sluggish, maybe a little green tea can give you a clean boost of energy. If your digestion feels a little off, you might want to consider adding a probiotic. And hey, using an app to track your calories or fiber for just those first 2 weeks can give you some amazing data to help you make smarter choices. What we've really been talking about this whole time is a fundamental shift in how you think. It's about getting off that exhausting roller coaster of temporary, restrictive diets and instead building a smart, permanent strategy that actually works with your body, not against it. If you take just one thing away today, please let it be this. The goal isn't to find some magic new diet. The goal is to build a smarter strategy for the way you already enjoy eating. That right there is the true secret to making it last for good. So, the final question is all for you. You have the framework now. You've seen the perfect pairings. You've got the 4-step playbook in your hands. So, what personalized strategy are you going to build for yourself starting right now?